So this is what the grid looks like, and the instructions, today it's called Full Course by Hex, and this is what the instructions are. When all clue answers have been placed in the grid, this puzzle will still not be finished. Solvers will need to fill in the letters missing from the shaded circuit so as to form a set of overlapping items, such as full house, housework, work horse, horse race, race course. Is course full a thing? I don't think it is, so maybe it won't... It might not go in a full circle, not sure. The sequence reads clockwise without regard to heavy bars, starting in the upper left corner of the circuit and ending in the same square. Okay, so that first square is going to get used twice. This one here. The unclued entry at 18 across might be used to describe the course. 7 clue answers are capitalised. So as we're going to be putting the stuff in normally, I would expect the hex clues to be fairly tricky, because as soon as we get an answer, we can at least put it in. But we're not going to know what these answers are until later. But they're going to make some form of word chain, and that is full course. Okay. Allow me to first go to all the clues. If you get a clue, type G and the number of the clue in the chat, and then I will come to you when I inevitably get stuck. So trying to cut corners. Not meaning to, but probably. Prevent fight. Oh. Prevent fight in Alaskan town. 6 letters. Prevent fight in Alaskan town. Do I know any Alaskan towns? Anchorage. Nome is the other one. A fight might be a do, like a set 2, a do. So do in Nome. Nademo. Prevent. A fight. Alaskan town. If it's Nome. And then a fight. N-O. And it's got to be prevent. Ooh, so technically, so either it's changed its name or it's a city rather than a town now. Unless it's a hidden in Alaskan town. No, don't think so. Don't think so. In that case, well, if I don't know it, Chris may have it. I'm going to run away from it. I may not. Actually, no, because there's a bit of geographical knowledge required. I'm going to ask for the first 2 letters of the town, please, as is in the clues, like the old name. Oh. It's not Banff, that's in Canada. Prevent. Banish. He prevented me. He baited me. Now UT, because that will not help. Thank you. Next letter in the town, please. Because I'm still trying to work out what the fight is going to be. Your fight might be your vim, your vigour, your energy. Bar. Well, prevent is bar. But, oh, hang on. If prevent is bar, and then we need a 3-letter word for a fight, and then we're going to get an Alaskan town. Okay, so we need a 3-letter word for a fight. Fisticuffs is not 3 letters. Ding dong. Next letter, please. Can I have the next letter, please, after the R? Because I'm assuming I've read it right now. A rut. What is a fight beginning with R? I worry about my brain. Wren, Baron, no. Barrett. Oh, did I not press it in? Oh no, yeah, yeah. Very sorry, about that, Sean. I got trigger happy with my pressing enter, but I have resent it. So anyway, never mind. Welcome, Sean. Think Cumbria. Do I have to? Next letter, please. A rut is the only thing. Fight. Good evening, resender. Hope you're doing. Oh, a row. Barrow. Okay, Barrow. Barrow must have been the Alaskan town, so a row was a fight. I'm so sorry. How did I not get that? Good evening, resender. Hope you're doing well. A fight is a row. So what is it called now? I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I wish I could, but I reckon I don't know how you pronounce the Q, or the G, or the V, or the anyway. Support second-rate competitions. Support second-rate competition. Yeah, tired. I start full-time work in, I think, at the end of December. Sorry, at the end of November. Not looking forward to it. Not looking forward to it because I'm on part-time at the moment. I'm covering someone's paternity leave. So I got my job in the puzzles department because they initially needed someone to cover someone else's maternity leave. Now I'm covering, and then I stayed on, and now I'm getting extra work because I'm covering someone else's paternity leave. What I'm saying is there's a surprising amount of sex in our department. Not with each other. We all work from home. But I'm proud to be bringing the average back down. Second rate is probably, so second rate competition is going to be like B, and then like a competition, a race. Yeah, it's a race. Second rate is sort of, a second rate movie would be a B movie. So second rate is B, a competition is a race, brace, and a support is a brace. There we go. No, no, my announcement is less interesting than that, actually. Anyway, entirely different paternity, maternity, nothing, no overlapping there, just as it was. It does, absolutely, Colin. It absolutely does. I just don't want me to be a broken Dan, and that is my worry. At hearing, regret trick. I'm happy with 9. Meredith's got 9. Just you lot. Oh dear. Go with 9. I'm happy with 9. So at hearing, so there's going to be an out loud. Something is going to sound like something else. If you regret something, you rue it. So if you regret, you ruse. So more than one regret is ruse. Yeah, and then a trick is a ruse, and it's going to be that one. Although I think, yeah, that's fine. It's going to be that one, isn't it? So. How is everyone doing in the UK, by the way, wind-wise, and of course, actually, Northern Europe, because sort of Western Europe, sort of France, Spain got badly hit, though. I wasn't expecting. I hope you are doing okay. They're redoing the nuts on the floor. Yeah, absolutely. Riot equipment tags are changed. Riot equipment tags are changed. Yep, happy with 10. Happy is not the word I should use with that, I guess. It was less... The weather here was less bad than I was expecting. I was worried that it could be quite bad. But luckily it was only irritating. It was quite wet when I went out to the shops earlier today. We've got a new charity shop opening in Red Hill tomorrow. So exciting. Go for 10. Go for 10 hands. Go for 10 Meredith. Go for hollow. It's an anagram. We did, Colin. You're right. It was a lot worse on the south coast. I've seen some pretty bad pictures from it. It's an anagram of tags are, and tear gas is your anagram there. So, oh, I don't know, Waterfall. I don't know. Unfortunately I'm not in Red Hill tomorrow. Just to make sure that I'm not around for it. I'm not here tomorrow, so I would go along and see what the ceremony was, or buy the first thing and get in the local paper. But no, I'm not here. Hunt around shopping area for conversation. Yep, got this one. Hunt around shopping area for conversation. A little less conversation, a little more action. Dan. Okay. Yes, it is. It's yep, Goodwill, thrift, that sort of thing. We call them charity shops here because normally they're operated by a charity. and the money goes to that charity. So hunt around shopping area. If you've got this one, hang off for a second because I'm going to explain it a little bit so that if you haven't got it, hopefully you might get it before I ask for the answer. So a shopping area. What do you call a shopping area? There's got like a group of shops. It's like the Oracle is one in Reading, as is the Broad Street. It's a very American word for a group of shops. You know, a building. It's got loads of different stores in it. And if you hunt, particularly as a predator, might hunt its prey. You're going to put that around the shopping area. Go for it in the chat. And I should say, once you've seen one of these shopping buildings, you've seen them all. Yeah, there you go. It's maul in stalk. A predator will stalk its prey. So stalk is hunt, but put maul in it, and you get small talk, and that is the conversation. There you go. There's one of America and an American national one. There you go. Yep. Woman in front of a basketball venue. Woman in front of a no, it's baseball. Wow. Read, Dan. Woman in front of a baseball venue. Now, baseball venue is a stadium or a diamond, but it's neither of those. I think we need maybe a three-letter name for a woman, and then the letter A. So woman, 3 letters in front of A. So we've got blank, blank, blank A, and then we're going to get a baseball venue. And it's going to probably be the name of a particular stadium. Oh. So Waterfall's got 13. Hi, Serial. Hope you're doing nicely tonight. 13. First letter, please, then, Chris, and/or anyone else. Again, no longer accurate. Okay, it is or used to be a stadium. Is there... Okay, is it sheer? Like, woman, she. Is it going to be that? So, 3 letters for woman, put that in front of A. Is she at a stadium? There we go. What is it now? Given that we're dealing with... So, this was November 2001. So, 22 years have passed. Pronounced Shay. Of course it is. Why didn't they write it like that? Oh, Cityfield, fine. President swallowing booze, toasted. President swallowing booze, toasted. Well, it can't be any president post-Bush. Can't be Obama, can't be Trump. No, 2001. Yeah, 2001 was the first year of Bush. I think. So this is going to go here because there's the gimmick. We don't know what is along this line. Yes, George W. So, swallowing booze. So is that going to be ale? Toasted. So, toasted. If you toasted, you... Cheers! So, you dedicated. This could be something like that. Or it could be toasted as in over a fire. Just remembered a famous Family Fortunes clip. Name a way to toast someone. And one of the answers was over a fire. So booze. Could be rum, of course. Could be rum, could be ale. So I need a 3-letter president or like a really short president name. Taft. Still, I think, too long. Could be IPA. There's quite a few 3-letter boozes. Is it a hidden? No, I don't think so. President. Can't think of any 3-letter presidents. Going to come back to that one. Going to leave this middle area a mystery. A gale disturbed aquatic life. A gale disturbed aquatic life. No, not a weather forecast of the previous 24 hours in the UK, but a cryptic clue. And one that I know the answer to. So go for 17. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. It's an anagram of a gale. And it's going to be algae or algae, depending on how you think it's said. So you got algae here. The joke never gets old, Arch Davison. That's my version of never gets old. Link neon cross with my group. Link neon cross with my group. Cross could be the letter X, but cross could also be an anagram indicator. With my group. Link. I almost wanted to be xenon, because neon and an X can anagram to xenon, and neon and xenon are in the same group. But I don't think it is that, because I don't think there's a definition that works quite right. You will get better, Wildcat. You absolutely will. The best way to learn is with others, he says, asking for help from the chat. For number 20, first letter, please, if you've got 20, which a few of you have. It's not Eagler. I've just been reading the chat. I'm finding it really difficult to split my focus at the moment for some reason. N. Link. Neon. Cross. With my group. So it's by hex. My group. Link. Neon cross. It's got to be an anagram of neon. With my group. Link. It does. It absolutely does take a lot of patience. And a willingness to always be wrong. I don't think people who don't have a sense of humour will also struggle. But people who don't like being wrong will really struggle, because you will be wrong a lot. It's just wonderful. Second letter, please. Absolutely. Well, Hollow's decided to do a typo there. Yeah. Cross. Oh, hang on. No. Neon is just Ne, isn't it? The chemical symbol of neon is Ne. Discarding the theory of it's an anagram of neon. Cross could just be X. And my group is us, and that is, there we go, thank you, I needed that. Discard that theory, and whatever remains is still probably wrong. Nexus. So my group is us. X is cross, like on a voting slip. You get Nexus. We have the first letter in the track there. If you can solve it from that, you're a cheater. Set shot, catching back of rim. Set shot, catching back of rim. Oh, set is going to be the definition here, because the rest feels like it's wordplay. Shot, so 5 letters of shot, catching the back of rim. The last letter of rim is M, so I need a 5 letter for shot. Set. It's one of the words with the most definitions in the dictionary. Ran is also up there. Run or ran. Run, in fact, because that's the normal version of it. It depends on whether you define it by number of entries versus the length of those entries. I think set has more in terms of definitions, but run have longer definitions. Anyway, they both take up pages. Shot. A go and attempt. Catching back of rim. We're going to put M in a 5-letter word for shot. Don't going to come back to that one as well. Let's leave all the middle for later. Hindu majority holding assembly. Holding assembly. That is what I want to know. I think I know this one. Hindu majority holding assembly. So that's number 29. I think I've got this. What I'll say is, please let me know if I'm right with this. Ding! Catnip is not a native English speaker, which is maybe a barrier here, Wildcat. But we'll get it when you explain it. It's my favourite. Go for 29. Thank you. D. Catnip's got it now. Oh, yes. It's Duma, which must be, given that people are telling me it's Russian, it must be the Parliament of Russia. 30 cross. South American capital surrounded by green growth and insects. South American capital surrounded by green growth and insects. Okay, the green growth might be moss. I like, excuse me, I like the word moss here because it's going to end S, because we're going to put moss around some form of South American capital. So I'm going to have to name all the South American capitals in a minute. But then that is a way of putting an S at a word, and insects is plural, so that's good. What insects begin with M? Or moss, M-O-S. So what have we got? Lima, Brasilia, Montevideo. What's the capital of Chile? Santiago. Capital of Uruguay. Ooh, hang on, that might be Montevideo. Not sure. Capital of Paraguay, Managua or something like that. I only remember that because I saw that earlier today in something I was reading, I think. Paramaribo, yes. San Salvador won me £500 once because I got asked in the one to win at the end of one of the quizzes that I used to go to in Reading. My ticket got pulled up. It was at the jackpot level of £500, and I got the question, "What's the capital of El Salvador?" And I said San Salvador, and I won £500, and I'm very happy because I was unemployed at the time, and really struggling money-wise. It was like, yeah, it went on food, and it was great. I think I splashed out a little bit on something, like for 30 quid or something, but well done me, anyway. Right. Bogota for Colombia, yeah. Well, okay. So it's got to be Quito. As I started writing it, I could see it coming up. There you go. Quito, it's Ecuador. Mosquitoes. They are not that common. They're definitely here, but they're not a nuisance. Where do they go in the winter? They must go somewhere. Anyway, so it's Quito, capital of Ecuador, in moss, which was the green growth, and then you get some insects as a result. Muses ill repute after error. Muses ill repute after error. Okay. Is this going to be one of the muses? Oh, no. No. After error. I'm probably going to need to know the name of a muse. Erato, Cleo. Oh, hang on. Isn't there a really weird one? It's like MS Mezemini or something like that. I think it's that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to that one, because I think when I've got some letters in, that'll help me. But I think it's something like that. Ill repute after error. Oh, hang on. No, I've got it. It's the other one. I was trying to think of something beginning with Mezemini, I don't know. Menomina. Error is E, like on a calculator it would be E, and then ill repute, anagram of ill. Ill is an anagram indicator there. It's not well, so you mix it up. And it's euterpe. Euterpe, not sure how it's said, but there you go. Mezeminine, or Meneminine. I'm going to see if it's in my dictionary how you say this.
Euterpe.
Euterpe. I terpy. We all terpy. There we go. Left single. Left single. Ha! This is an unlit, and I'm just going to go for it. This is lone, I'm assuming. If you're left single, you're lone, but also left is L and the single is 1. So the wordplay is L plus 1, and the definition is left single, which is lone. He did that quick, didn't he? It's okay. He'll get back to normal with the next clue. Design set of stairs for the audience. Okay, so this is going to be out loud for the audience. Means speak it and they'll be able to hear it. A set of stairs. And it's going to mean a design, which could be a spec, you know, the design of something, a style. It's a style. There you go. Is the I think it's got an extra bar. Yes, it has. I can see that on my paper copy, which I remembered today. There we go. It's gone. Nothing to see here. Its style, it sounds like stile, which is a set of stairs in like a countryside fence. And it's a style is a design. Followed appeal in conclusion. Followed appeal in conclusion. I feel like the conclusion is going to be end. Because that's going to give us a 6-letter word ending in D if we put followed. No, if we put appeal in a 3-letter word for conclusion, then we're going to get a 6-letter word ending in D, and followed is going to be the definition that ends in D, so that's looking promising. Do we still have a right to roam, or has that been repealed? And by that I do not mean a right to the Italian capital city. I mean there was a right to roam in the UK where you could basically, it allowed a lot of open access to countryside, even if it was owned by someone. You could go sort of, if there was a path through it, you could use it. But I don't know whether we still have that now. I think it got it might have been repealed. Anyway, what is your appeal? It's your... Oh, if you appeal, you ask. So if you followed, sue! I assume? If something followed, it ensued. And if you appeal, you sue? Oh, of course, like he had it on appeal. Like, if you're unsuccessful or you try to take someone to court, you appeal, don't you? So I think that's there. Do we like appeal? I prefer the rest of the fruit. There we go. Oh, well, the surface of this is lovely. Metal underwear chafes, ultimately. Metal underwear chafes, ultimately. Okay, and this is what we've got. Okay, I'm going to be able to do one down. Arch has got this one. Not surprised, he's an expert in probably part of this. You never had one. Never had it in England, and then put the ends in afterwards. Fair enough. Go for one down. Go for one down. Metal underwear chafes, ultimately. Your definition is metal. It's one down, it's here. Your underwear are bras, and then chafes, ultimately, the last letter of chafes. Sorry to hear that, Fatty. How do you get brass? Maker of gold figure with a magic hammer. Okay, yes. Maker of gold figure with a magic hammer. Okay, happy with this one. Would have struggled a lot more if I had not looked at the grid. Well done, Irish nerd. You can get this one. Come on, you can get this one as well. I think you can get this one. Hollow and Catus have got it, but I'm going to say for them to hold off for a bit. Give everyone else a chance. I've got faith in you, Irish Disney nerd. So, I will say that gold is AU, which is the chemical symbol for gold. And then you might need to think mythologically for the rest of it. Someone with a magic hammer. Go for two. Go, 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 go. Oh, Irish has already said it. Yes, it's Author. Ding, 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 ding. Thor had the magic hammer. And then gold, AU. Right, remap, reman, remat, remap would be my guess for this. I'm not looking at the clue. Let's have a look. Collect around mile chart again. Yep, remap. There you go. So if you collect, you reap, and we're going to put that around M for mile. That's an abbreviation for mile. And you get to chart again is to map. Well, there you go. Spring sound. Spring sound. I'm assuming this is well, because a spring is a well, and a sound isn't sound like a source of water as well. It's not a sound as in something out loud, something you might hear, but a sound is that a source of water. Oh, sound, body and mind. There we go. Sound means sane. Okay. Are you sound? Are you well? Good. Explorer stole about £1. Explorer stole about £1. I will say these clues have been disturbingly straightforward for Hex, because sometimes I don't get very many. explorer stole. Oh, right. About £1. Now, I was thinking, oh, an explorer took something. No. Stole is being cryptically used here, my friends. It's a stole as in something that goes around your neck. And it's going to be about £1. The abbreviation for pound is LB. Put that all together, and what have you got? Bibbity Bobbity Balboa. Not Rocky Balboa, I assume. But I have heard of someone called Balboa, surely. So it's a pound is ALB, and you're going to put that in the middle of a boa, which is the stole. Balboa Baggett. No, who is it? Who is it? I don't actually know who it is, but please tell me who they are and what nationality they are, when they were, like what century. Vasco Nunez de Balboa. So it sounds either Spanish or something. Cross Panama, probably North America, South American. I don't know. Portuguese, Spanish, something like that. Anyway, once more a win. Once more a win. Serial's got 6. Okay, I'll give it to you in a second, Serial. Give it a few seconds for everyone else. Once more a win. Go for it, Serial. Go. No one else say anything. Let it go to Serial. It's going to go here. Correct! Ding, ding, ding! We're on fire tonight, my chat. Excellent. A win is a gain. Sort of the opposite of a loss, isn't it, really? A win, a gain, and once more is a gain. Good work. Right, a 7-letter one here. Shakespearean brute. I love Shakespeare. Is average boxer and outlaw. Okay, I've actually got this. Oh, I could do a really, really obscure reference and see if anyone gets it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Does anyone get that reference? And if so, have a bonus point. Tell me where you would have heard that and why. Oh! Ah! Which clue is this? I hear you ask. Well, if this count is 7 up, then this is 7 down. This is clue 7 down, but I don't care because I forgot it. Sprite of shame. Sprite of shame. Oh no. I like to do that joke every time and I forget every time. I do worry about my mind. I do. I do worry that I'm going, not downhill, but something doesn't feel right up there. Anyway, that was me humming Go for 7. Go for 7 down. This is 7 down. Go for 7. It's Caliban. That was me humming Caliban's Dream, which was part of the London 2012 Olympic opening ceremony. As we all know. Can't keep up with the gimmick. Oh, thank you for the... thanks for that. I did need the reinsurance, this is true. C is average, and average grade is a C. Your boxer is Ali, as in Muhammad Ali, and outlaw is to outlaw something is to ban. So Caliban, it must be a Shakespearean brute. Couldn't care less about that. But yeah, that was Caliban's Dream, which was just before the lighting of the Olympic flame from London 2012. And I'll say it again, and I've said this before, because I'm saying it again. I do think that Britain reached its peak at the opening ceremony of 2012. That was like the pinnacle of the UK as a whole. And we know everything was uphill to there, and now it's been downhill ever since. Gravelly Ridge reeks badly. Gravelly Ridge reeks badly. I'm assuming... Go for 8. Go for 8, and I'm hoping you're going to put Esker, because it must be reeks badly, so it's an anagram of reeks based on these letters, and I'm assuming that must mean like a ridge that's gravelly. And there was only 2 options. It was either E-S-K-E-R or R-E at the end, and that one didn't make sense as a word. Okay, good. Anagram of reeks for a gravelly ridge. Esker. A long, winding ridge of stratified sand and gravel. Middle Eastern leader is so mournful. Middle Eastern leader is so mournful. 12. Where is 12 hiding? Begins with A. It could be Amir, A-M-E-E-R. Because there's a few spellings of Amir, and that's one of them, and that's a Middle Eastern leader. If you is, you are, or you am, and so mournful might be air, E-E-R. What do you think, Chris? Let's go with, I tried playing the Outer Wilds Manic Volcanic. I was rubbish at it, so I didn't enjoy it. I watched someone play it online, though, and yeah, it's not for me, that game, but... Oh, okay, we're talking about an actual person. Okay, mournful is sad, and is as, I assume. Yeah, is can be as. I'll take that. As sad is a very sad thing. Absolutely. Thank you, Chris. Well done. Have a bonus biscuit. Opposite tree, dropping the second penny. Opposite tree, dropping the second penny. Well, I want it to be something like Aspen. Where is this? 14. Is that right? 14 goes here, but that's only got 4 letters. What's going on here? Don't tell me he's mucked up again. Oh, it's fine. That's fine. Okay. Just 1 bar too many. And it should go there instead, shouldn't it? Yeah. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. It's just 1 bar missing from there. The bar was in the wrong thing. That's exactly what I did last time, actually. There we go. Always have a paper copy. Always have a paper copy. Okay, so the L is the middle letter. Opposite tree, dropping the second penny. Oh. Yep, okay, got it. Go for 14, which is 7 down, doubled. See, I remembered it that time. Don't know what I'm talking about. Poplar. Poplar is the tree, but we're dropping the second penny. P for penny, take out the second one. Polar. So polar opposites. Little flyer covering university's opening. Little flyer covering university's opening. U is the middle letter. I'm pretty sure this is going to be soup and spoon, because soup, spoon, spoon, break, spoon... not sure what's going on, but anyway, that's currently what I've got. Soup, spoon, spoon, something or other. Little flyer covering university's opening. University's opening is U, but we... flyer. Bird. So it's going to be little. No, not going to get that. Let's carry on. Charge oath for test. Charge oath for test. 18. Okay, so it's there. Charge oath for test. Yes, got this one. Yeah, happy with this one. Arch has it. So the definition here is test. So you need a 3-letter word for a charge, an expense, something you might get charged, 3-letter words, and then an oath, 4 letters. Go for it, Arch, and or anyone else. Yeah, so it's Miminions mug. Miminions mug is back. Ever the sensible person I am. Feel out is what I have. Lout is your oath. And charge is a fee. Absolutely. So that's that. Greeting songbird. Start playing a tune. Greeting songbird. Start playing a tune. I'm just going to go for this one. Hit it. because hi is a songbird, and if you've watched me play lingo on Wednesdays in the past, you'll know that I always say it. Hi. Songbird is a tit. Nope, nothing funny. And hit it, you know, start playing a tune, hit it. Old note found in certain seam. Oh, did my stream go down? Interesting. Okay. Well, I just did hit it, so there we go. I haven't had any notification saying that anything has dropped, interestingly, from here. How strange. Am I still here? Please send me a message just telling me hello, or tell me your least favourite food quickly. It might have been local. How weird. Maybe an American thing. Old note found in certain seam. So we've actually got certain. Now I can't work out if you're being funny or not here. I'm just going to keep on going and I can still hear. I can still see the chat. Can you see me at all? This is exciting. Dan's fine. I know I'm fine, but am I broadcasting? Oh, goodness. Right. So we got certain here. I'm going to ignore you now. I'm going to ignore you lot. Old note. So it's probably O for old. And... and... Can't believe I fell for you. Notes. It's probably one of the letters A to G or N. And it's going to mean a seam. No, yeah, I've not passed it right, have I? Maybe old? Maybe an old note, like a... Found in certain. Irritatingly, I've got certain here. And then seam. Let's... it could be do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti. No, it's suture. Now, why is it suture? Because a seam is a suture. So there must be an ut, re, mi. Oh, wow. Did not know that. It's an old name for dough. I have learned a thing. There you go. Vile creatures, excluding the primary eastern weasel. Vile creatures, excluding the primary eastern weasel. So it's going to be something with more than one E in it. And we're going to exclude, I get rid of the first E. And it's going to go there. Probably means vile creatures. Excluding the first E. It's going to be like a weasel, is it? Or it could be the weasel that we do it. Hang on. I mean, it could be animal backwards, but I don't like it because it would be southern and northern because we're going up and down rather than across. No, going to have to come back to that one as well. Frost's verses. 34A is wrong. So it's got to be ermine then. So it's got to be ermine. Vile creatures. Excluding the primary eastern Weasel. I'm wondering if it's my internet. I have a horrible feeling it's going to be my internet, which means I need to buy a new router, which... Fun times. I was hoping not to have to do until next year because I can't afford it. I'm going to do a speed test. It's fine at the moment. If it glitches again, let me know, and I'll do a speed test immediately on my end, and I will see if it is me. Could be the weather. Could indeed. Could indeed. Oh, it's vermin. Excluding the primary to take off the first letter, and then we have to add E for Eastern. So it's almost the opposite of what I thought it was. Now, frost, I'm assuming, is rhyme. And if you put an S on the end, you get rhymes, and those might be verses. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with rhymes. True, a messy place is appalling. True, a messy place is appalling. No, it's appealing. Oh my goodness. Tasty. Let's go with this. I've not been looking at the circuit bit, so I'm going to do that later. Tasty. Tasty, tasty, tasty. True is T. A is A, and then a messy place. Like my place, like over there, just out of camera shot, a sty. Solid plastic heroes. Solid plastic heroes. Oh, it's got to be doll. Oh, plastic is an anagram indicator. Go for 26. I'm just going to tell you it, though. Go for it. Go, 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 go. I've given you a few seconds now. Idols. Solid plastic. Plastic. If something's plastic, it's malleable. It's an anagram indicator. Solid plastic. Heroes are your idols. Disconcerted. Auditors done in stages. Disconcerted. Auditors done in stages. So, auditor to the audience. It's going to sound. Something sounds out. Disconcerted, phased. There you go. If something's done in phases, it's phased. P-H-A-S-E-D. But it's phased. The other. Oh. No, I was going to say it could be either, but of course one of them 6 letters, so it actually has to be the 5-letter one. And finally, tube of pepper put in dessert. Oh, go for 28. That's delightful. Tube of pepper put in dessert. Have you ever put any condiments on your food that you didn't mean to? Like accidentally... put a whole salt cellar on your pizza or whatever. Do let me know about any of your food mishaps. P for pepper in pie. And you get pipe for ceci n'est pas un pipe for dessert. For a tube even. Right, let's see if I can get the last clues that I haven't yet got. 15. President, swallowing booze, toasted. Black pepper is really good with strawberries. Interesting. I want to try that now. I've got some strawberry ice cream in the fridge. Will it work with that? Will it work with that? I don't know. President, swallowing booze, toasted. First letter, please, if you've got this one. It's the middle of the puzzle that I'm struggling with. Truman. Okay. Why is it Truman? So your booze is rum. Oh, if something's toasted, it's tanned, isn't it? A tan colour? It is tan. Yeah. Okay, so rum in tan. Truman. And that's your president. 22. Set shot catching back of rim. Fired. Fired. If you shot a gun, you fired a gun. Put the back of rim, which is M, in there, and you get firmed. If something set, it firmed. It became more firm. And that's all the across is. Downs. 16. Little flyer covering university opening. So a flyer might be a might. University's opening is U. So we've got a 4-letter word for a flyer. Minute. Mini. Oh, mini. No, not. Not going to get that. What market? I don't believe you. First of all, blue cheese is disgusting anyway. But strawberry ice cream with blue cheese? You having a giraffe? May I have the final letter of 16 down, please? Those of you who got it. H. Moth. Okay. Ha! Right. A little flyer is a moth. Moth is a little flyer. And it's covering university. Just university. And all of that is an opening, which is mouth. There you go. A mouth is an opening. There's a raid phrase. A mouth is an opening. A mouth is an opening. Written that one down. What else have we got? Is that it? Right. It's now time to do the full course, which is this bit. And I will start by going, this is not a word chain, but it's a food chain. So this has got to be a soup spoon, I assume. Spoon bread? Breadfruit is definitely a thing. Fruit. Butter. Butternut is definitely there. And a nut soup, well, never mind. Soup spoon, spoon bread, breadfruit, fruit butter. Fruit butter, is that a thing? Okay. Butternut. And it ends back here. And that is the food chain that we've made. And overall, that is full course. I went from soup to nuts. Yes. And that is full course by Hex. You went from soup to nuts. I'm sure there's something there that I'm not quite sure. Oh, right, means from beginning to end. That is not a phrase that I've heard before. So you went from soup to nuts from beginning to end. That's quite clue. That cute. That's quite cute, that clue. Good.